All right, welcome back, folks. So this is the harvest from today. Just in terms of the document goes. So I was harvesting gems from track and field, and I just want to preach on them because it's so awesome. When we grew up, we were in Langley Mustangs. Langley Mustangs track and field, and the color is red, and God has been calling my attention to that because red is the king of colors. 3 times 3 times 3. So track and field equals 108 equals worship. And you can find the two loves directly half and half. The first half equals love, the last half equals love. A whole bunch of gems. So BC Athletics is the name of the association. That divides by 3 perfectly. And then British Columbia Athletics also divides by 3 because the offset there. Mustangs, we call this, divides by 3. So now this is awesome. You can have outdoor track and field, or you can have indoor track and field. Okay. By the way, you can ignore all these numbers in here. Just look at the total that divides by 3 and look at the number of letters and strokes that divide by 3. And these are artistic effects for the number 3 down here, as in patterns of 3s all the way through the string. So you can have outdoor track and field, or you can have indoor track and field. Well, outdoor is clearly superior because outdoor is 108, which equals track and field. Genius. So outdoor track and field is 216. Or you can have indoor also, which divides by 3. That's cool as well. So long jump equals 108. You can find the two loves just like I did. The underlined letters equal love, and the rest equal love. Okay. Sprinting divides by 3. The long jump, always stick the word the in front. The long jump obviously divides by 3. And then you have the pit. The long jump pit divides by 3, on and on and on. This is amazing. The long jump pit yields 2 equal teams, hopscotch effect. I always note insanities like that are divine. 93, everything is divine. The discus throw, that is the classic field element that goes back to the Greek days. 8 times 888, good night. Enough said. Every word divides by 3. Discus equals indoor. Throw, what more can you ask for? Just, yeah. And you can find love in that, which we did. We always find love in everything. 54s. 54, 54. Okay, there's the discus. The discus equals track and field. Equals love plus love, and you can find the two loves like we did. Outdoor plus indoor is insanity for the number 3. Just insane in the membrane. I'm going to zoom out just so I don't have to keep panning. Outdoor plus indoor. I mean, doubly bookended, like triply, like chain linked, and then you just have these, the T and the N, the D and the T, just like D, N, T, D, just perfect 3-fest. Christ the Redeemer, the grand total. And then so, yeah, remember, outdoor track and field is a pair of 108s by Divine Ordinance. Outdoor. And then find the two loves in outdoor. So you just find love, 54, in everything. That's where God has hidden himself in all the words that we speak. There's a woman, probably the most celebrated person from Langley Mustangs, where I grew up doing track and field, and it's still alive and well in Langley, is Leah Pels. Well, why did she go to the Olympics? And why is her name the most celebrated of this local track club? Well, because of 9 letters, it adds to 90 perfectly in 9th prime strokes with beautiful hopscotch of 60 and 30. Now you know what. And you've got double bookending in the center. You can design your children's names to be stunningly glorious for the number 3. The arch rival of the Langley Mustangs was South Fraser, divides by 3. Okay. Hurdles divides by 3. The hurdles equals 120. And events divides by 3. You get the idea. So the 100-meter dash. We're solving the most famous event in track and field history. There it is, 201, the most famous number of world history. My favorite. First man on the moon, his full birth name, and on and on and on. The 100, and then stick the word the on it, and you always get more glory with the. All sorts of crazy artistic effects. And then you have the 200-meter dash, the perfect square of 15, and on and on and on, artistic effects when you stick the. Now, once you get up to the 400 meters, that's not called a dash anymore. No one ever says the 400-meter dash. They call it the 400-meter sprint, because it is a sprint. Every Olympian sprints the 400 meters in full. That divides by 3, going up and up and up. Then when you say the 400-meter sprint, that perfectly is a multiple of love. In fact, it's a triple of 108, a triple of track and field to make 6 loves. That is insane. The 400-meter sprint, what a race. And then you have the 800-meter run, makes the perfect cube of 3. And it just keeps going. You just keep playing around with it. It's the words that come out of people's mouth the most, that are most familiar. The 400-meter hurdles, that's probably the most prestigious hurdling event in the Olympics because it's very grueling. It's very tough and rigorous, and it's mathematically stunning beyond reason. Look at all the artistic effects in there. Good night. And on and on and on. I was reaping gems from the Langley Mustangs website, you know, the all-time club records, 8 times 888. A cross-country runner. That's why it's by 8 nicely. This was crazy. Now I was getting gems from my childhood days. So these are personal gems. When we had track meets, we would have them at Swangard Stadium. Swangard equals track and field in 9 letters and 9th prime strokes. Just insane. And you can find the 2 loves in that. And then every stadium, of course, divides by 3. So Swangard Stadium divides by 3. I remember the Eagle Classic. I got a vivid memory. Like, it's insane how much I remember from my younger days. Bear Creek Park is another famous venue. Of course, it divides by 3 in 3 words. And then we got this gem, a bodybuilder. This was a big gem that I got from the Lord this morning, and I preached on this already. Bodybuilder equals love plus 9, and it's insane that you can find all the 27s. LO plus bud is 27 plus 27. YB plus DER is 27 plus 27. That is insane. It's too obvious that a bodybuilder is supposed to do what he does for the purpose of love, okay? If you are a husband, you should be a bodybuilder for your wife. If you are a wife, you can be, I don't recommend being a bodybuilder as a female, I really don't. Just be beautiful, be fit, okay? Be well-toned. Male bodybuilder, please, as much as possible. But if you're a husband, you should be a bodybuilder for your wife in the name of love. 27 plus 27, wow, and then 27 plus 27. It's too obvious. It's like love is sitting right there, and then the cherry on top, 9 times 9. Like, it's obvious that it's ordained. A runner. I am also a runner. Runner has love at the dead center. I love that. Flanked in 18, left and right. Okay, because love is a triple of 18, and then R is 18. So runner is so cool. That's to 90 in total in 6 letters, 3 plus 3. So you should be a bodybuilder and runner. Why not? Have the muscular fitness, muscular strength, muscular endurance, and then have your cardiovascular fitness and all that. By the way, the word husband equals Jehovah. And you can pull out the 15 in the center and wrap the rest in love, just like Jehovah. Jehovah, of course, you know, is the husband of the Church of Jesus Christ, which is profound. But you can easily pull the 15 out of husband right there, and then the rest is wrapped in love. Just like Jehovah, 15, the rest is wrapped in love. So if your husband doesn't know Jehovah, that's a big problem. In fact, that's the biggest problem we have today, is we have men that don't have a clue what's going on in the universe. That seems to be my #1 passion, is feeding people truth like crazy. And we're going to see this happen at a young age in people's lives so that we don't have these problems, because children are fed all this glory in their youth, and they are sold the truth, fed the truth, stuffed the truth, believe the truth, understand the truth, and that way they never go astray. And they, more importantly, they have power to love their wives. They have power over sin and temptation. They have power over doing, you know, just letting their bodies degrade. They have power to be a righteous bodybuilder for the sake of their wife. They have power to be fit for the sake of love. Okay? That's one of the biggest fruits of the Spirit, is self-control. Sentimental. I love the word sentimental. It's very, just love. It's so beautiful. We preached on this earlier. Look at, you got 2 ENTs, and then the rest of the letters make love. It's too glorious for the number 3. It's just so beautiful. Idealizing. You've got to idealize, you know, you've got to know the ideal, otherwise you'll stray so far from the ideal. So romantic person, yeah, okay, we were just solving gems from the dictionary. Okay, so that's a pretty big harvest there. Loving it. Okay, I'm going to put this back on the stand and